Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Marvel Monday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Marvel Legends Series Cha'od Build-A-Figure Waves Starjammer Corsair. Let's get into it! Let's start things off with a look at the packaging. And here we have on the top flap, Marvel Legends Series Build-A-Figure Cha'od, assortment numbers 4 and up, X-Men. On the front, Starjammer Corsair. Then we have a nice digital render of the figure and some artwork in the background. As you can see, this part actually covers up some of the digital render here. So I think that was a mistake on the packaging. I could be mistaken, though. I haven't seen that before. X-Men. Warning! Don't stick things in your pie hole that do not belong there. Plastic-free packaging, except tape and glue. Hasbro print on the bottom includes figure and 5 accessories. Also, in case you forgot, plastic-free packaging, except tape and glue. And recycle it or something. On this side, we have the cross sale with the Cha'od Build-A-Figure. And there's a completed Build-A-Figure. He has numbers corresponding with the cross sale that tells you which figure comes with which part. And Corsair comes with part number 4, which is a different color from the rest of them. So that's nice. Each sold separately, subject to availability. On the other side, some nice artwork of Corsair, Marvel Legends Series. On the back, Marvel Legends Series Starjammer Corsair. And then a nice digital render of the figure. And then shows again the Build-A-Figure piece and his 2 accessories. Well, he has 4 accessories, I guess. But plus 2 fists plus sword and gun. So there's that. Warning, attention, Achtung, don't stick things in any other language pie hole that do not belong there. Don't give it to babies. Especially don't stick it in your French pie hole. Recycle it. Marvel print, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in China print, symbols I'm not going to learn, Hasbro print, and a barcode. That, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and his accessories. And first of all, let's take a look at the Build-A-Figure piece. This is Cha'od's one of his arms. And in and out hinge at the wrist on 360-degree rotation. Single hinged elbow gives you that much bend. 360-degree cut at the upper bicep. And then he does have a pin and hinge at the shoulder. Now, as far as Corsair's accessories, he does come with an extra set of hands, which are fists. And again, I don't believe these are anything new. I think we've seen these plenty of times before. Nice molded detail, all molded in this red plastic on an in and out hinge. And the same for the opposite fist. He also comes with this space flintlock, I guess you might call it. And even though it has what appears to be a port, I do not believe this will take a Marvel Legends blast effect. Maybe a G.I. Joe or an Action Force might fit it. But it does have nice molded details, and it is molded in this gold plastic, and it's rather rubbery feeling. And then Here is his blade. I do believe it's molded in this gold plastic, and then it has this nice silvery gunmetal-ish paint app to the blade. Nice blood groove down the blade. Nice molded details in the handle. I do believe we've seen this sword before. I think Nightcrawler has this sword, and maybe even Pirate Deadpool. I'm not 100% sure, but it does look like that sword. Well, let's take a look at the figure himself. The sculpted hair does have nice details. No wash in it though to help it stand out any, and that's fine. It looks fine just like that. It's got that nice big 70s biker mustache, and the paint on the face is rather nice. Looks like he's got just a touch maybe on the cheeks, and then he's got some lip, eye, and eyebrows. So very nice looking. He's even got those sideburns, and I didn't notice this before. He does have an earring right there and a nice little bitty paint app on it, and that's on the opposite side as well. And it looks like the headband is a separate piece that's glued on, and then the top of the hair is put on, perhaps. It's really hard to tell. The collar here looks to be molded in plastic and then glued into place. Tampo for the symbol on his chest. Nice gold paint app here on the belt. And then there's where he keeps his sword. And then I'm not sure what else is paint apps on here. The upper part of the leg might be paint app, but more than likely it's the lower part. This part right here, and then the rest of it is all molded in plastic for the most part. This looks to be molded in plastic, and then the gloves look to be glued on. Well, let's take a look at his articulation. I'll go ahead and tell you, his head is really loose on this ball, and it's that Hasbro ball and hinge for articulation there at the neck. Anyway, he can look up that high, down that low. He's got some chicken neck. He's got some waggle. 360-degree rotation at the neck, which I don't know why I said it that way, because that's the full Exorcist, and he does the full Exorcist. At the shoulders, he does have a butterfly hinge, and it goes back that far and forward that far. 360-degree rotation there as well, and it raises up past 90 degrees. Cut at the upper bicep for 360-degree rotation. Double hinged pinless elbow, and it gives you that much bend. Now you'd think there would probably be a cut here, but there's not. 360-degree rotation at the wrist, on and up and down hinge, and on his trigger finger hand, up and down hinge as well. Classic Marvel Legends ab hinge, or at least Hasbro Marvel Legends ab hinge. Back that far, forward that far, no hula. He does have a cut at the waist, and that gives him a 360-degree rotation there. This belt is a separate piece, so it can move up or down, however, to get it out of your way, and you can rotate it somewhat. At the hips, gives you that much of the splits. He kicks forward that far. Backwards, step and a half, 2 steps maybe. Cut at the upper thigh for a full 360-degree rotation. Double hinged pinless knee gives you that much bend. And there is a cut here at the upper shin for another 360-degree rotation. At the ankle, tilts down that far, tilts up that far, and forward-facing pin for rocker. And as far as weapon storage goes, now you can hold the sword in his hand, but he does have 2 trigger fingers there. But there is a little piece in the sash here that the sword can go down into. And then nothing for the gun, so of course he will have to hold that. But he's a bit of a pirate, space pirate, so that's okay. There we go, my friends. A look at the figure and his accessories. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And here we have the Marvel Legends Ch'od Build-A-Figure Waves Corsair with the Warlock Build-A-Figure Waves Gimli Cyclops, Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure Wave Havoc, and also from that same Build-A-Figure Wave Vulcan. Here we have the Marvel Legends Series Ch'od Build-A-Figure Waves Corsair with our final Marvel Legends Series comparison, making his cameo appearance, Stan the Man Lee. From G.I. Joe Classified Series, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. From Star Wars The Black Series, the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. And for a 7-inch comparison, from Masters of the Universe Masterverse line, we have the 40th Anniversary He-Man. For final thoughts on the Marvel Legends Series Ch'od Build-A-Figure Wave Corsair, I have to say, Starjammers have been a long time coming in the Marvel Legends series. I'm glad they've at least gotten a start on it with Corsair as a single release and Ch'od as the Build-A-Figure. I just hope they don't fumble and take 10 years to make the rest of the Starjammers. That would really be a shame. Especially now that it seems like they made Fang, so it looks like they're wanting to do the Shi'ar Imperial Guard. So maybe that also means we'll get some more Starjammers, we'll get a Lalandra, we'll get a Deathbird. Maybe we'll get the 275 Xavier. It wasn't Xavier, if I remember correctly. I don't know. It's been a while since I've read that. But as far as this figure goes, it's an alright figure. It has good range of motion on all stuff. The head is a little loose. That's okay though. That's not a hard thing to really fix. There's stuff you can squirt up there, and you stuff a piece of paper up there around the ball if you want to. Just make sure it's not sticking out anywhere visibly, or just leave it like it is. It's not super loose. It just moves really easy. That's really my only complaint with this. I like the way it looks. I'm sure there's a lot of reuse in there, but I really can't tell you. I think a lot of it's the Vulcan body, but I am not 100% sure on that, and I'm probably wrong. But nevertheless, he looks cool. He comes with a space musket and a sword, and he is just ready to kick people's butts and steal their stuff. Because he's a pirate. Well, that does it for the review. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or just help the channel out further. Or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.